Okay, this is our first of the Roman pieces. Rome starts with the Etruscans. These are people who lived on the Italian peninsula, the boot that extends right here into the Mediterranean Sea. And the Etruscans start with this piece, number 29, the Sarcophagus of the Spouses. It is 520 BCE, and this is made of terracotta. The form is we have two reclining figures. They have legs that are not very defined. You can see there's like the covering, their clothing kind of covers their legs. It's again, undefined. They're relaxed. They are on top of a lid here that can be removed. It's hard to fire this clay in one whole piece. It's huge. And the lid is meant obviously to be lifted up. So it was fired in like 4 different pieces. The form is high relief. It's carved in a 360-degree way. So you can look at, here's the back side. Here are different side views of this piece, but it's meant to be, and here's the end, their feet, kind of cool. And yet it's meant to be viewed from the front. In terms of content, we have a husband and wife here. You can see there's a relationship. This exudes, I think, this feeling of love. They're reclining on wine skins right here. These are not little fluffy down pillows. These are wine skins. And we think that she has in her hands something like a perfume bottle. This is a perfume bottle from Greece. And this is called an alabastron. And then it's possible also that she could hold pomegranate, which is the sign of it, one of the signs of immortality, all these seeds of life inside of it. And they're wearing these archaic smiles, which could also be a form option. They're laid back, they're drinking wine. That's what's going on in this. They're feasting, they are at some sort of banquet, they're celebrating. This whole piece could function as an urn. Etruscans both buried their dead and they had cremation of their dead. So this was found in 400 different little pieces, I think. So you can see where it's been put together here, this is gluing. And so we know that there were ashes in some of these. So either way. Also, this is a function of just funerary rituals. It shows that before or when somebody died, there was this celebration. It was a social event, banqueting, sharing of expensive perfumes, sharing of wine. In terms of context, this theme kind of continues. The Greeks, you can see this is a Greek bowl. And we have a woman here who is drinking wine, ostensibly reclining back. This whole reclining back and he's got pillows here on this sarcophagus. But the notion of reclining, I don't know, seems to me like you choke, but the Greeks and the Romans liked to recline. Maybe it seems like some sort of leisure idea that you can lay back. I don't know. This context is important. This is a burial chamber that the Etruscans had. Looks like a muffin. There were a lot of these in a necropolis, so a major burial ground, like a cemetery. And it's from these burial chambers that we learn a lot about Etruscan life. And it would have been inside a burial chamber like this that the sarcophagus of the spouses was discovered. I said already that this was 400 pieces. You can see it closer up here. Pretty amazing to put this back together. And final context to know is that Etruscan women were super scandalous in the Mediterranean. They accompanied their husbands to sporting events. They were able to keep their own name. They could own property and obviously attended banquets on a couch with their husband. And normally it would be men, slaves, uh, boys, and prostitutes in the Roman and the Greek world that would be allowed to attend those sorts of events, not women with men. And so this is just a really wild thing. And Greek women, Greek and Roman cultures really kind of disdain this and thought Etruscan women were wild.